Hello everyone, Von Marie. Thank you for joining me today on my channel. Let's make a fun St. Paddy's Day card. I'm super excited for this mason jar shaker die set, as well as after the rain dies and stitched rope nested square dies. So let's get started. I'm just going to use the mason jar shaker portion from this die set. There is so many elements in here. I'm super excited to use this die set, and I'm going to use my wire snips here to break everything apart, which is really easy, and they're by Cat Scrappiness. So I will leave everything in the details that I'm using today. So just breaking apart those pieces. I love mason jars, and I even own a few at home, and I love drinking from them. So I'm going to be incorporating this fun glitter galore paper pad, and I love the bright pink and the dark green. Well, it's not really dark green, it's a bright green here. And I love St. Patrick's Day with pink and green, and I just love bright colors, so I am super excited for this card and for the embellishments I will be using as well. So here are my pieces, and so I'm going to be using some acetate, and I wanted to incorporate these this square die set, so I am going to try and use that somehow in my card today. So I'm going to be using this acetate square panel, and I'm going to be using a tape runner to glue my front of my mason jar to the top of this acetate here, and I'm trying to conserve my acetate. You can use packaging as well, however you like to make your shaker cards. I've been using this acetate lately, and I'm just going to cut around it, and I'm going to be using a 1/4 inch strip of foam tape, and I will be doubling it because I'm going to be using a lot of shaker bits, and I want it to really shake. So usually I don't double it, but for this reason of using so many, I wanted to go ahead and double it. So it wasn't a big deal, and it was really quick to make this shaker card. So I love that it was just, you can easily make a shaped card also with this shaker mason jar. So I did that before with the coffee pot from Cat Scrappiness. So look at all this beauty here. I love all these embellishments, and these are all new from Cat Scrappiness, and there is so much more too, but this is just what I wanted to use for my shaker card today. So I'm using my brush here from Cat Scrappiness, and I didn't want my bits to shake. I didn't want my bits to stick. So this is the Shake Your Shamrock Sprinkle Mix, and it's so pretty. You get rainbows. I'm taking out the beer from there, but Cat Scrappiness does have a beer die, so this would be perfect. But I'm just using the shamrocks and the rainbows, and then I'm going to be adding some tinsel. This is the gold shaker tinsel, and then I have some garden green dots. And let me see, and then I'm going to be adding some pink here, and this is the passion pink dots. So just trying to get a little bit of everything in there, plus all those colors match. And then I have some tinsel here, but I decided to go with the metallic green shaker tinsel. I think that matches better, but I do love that teal green over there. Really pretty. And then now I'm going to be adding the backing of my mason jar. So it was super easy, and I want to make sure it really sticks before I shake it. Because I've had that problem before and bits come out. Look at how pretty. Love all those bits together. So now I want to incorporate this after the rain craft dies here, and I love this huge rainbow, and cloud, but of course it won't fit on that square. So I'm going to try and figure out, and I decide to use the smaller piece of that rainbow, and I'm going to cut it out with this Glitter Galore paper pad. If you haven't tried Cat Scrappiness's faux glitter paper pads, you have to try them. They're amazing. And then this gold is from the Christmas glitter paper pad. So I'll go ahead and link everything below. And then I'm using some skinny tape here, and I'm just going to glue my rainbow strips together. It's a little bit easier for me when I can tape things together before gluing them to my card. And so I did cut out that cloud, but I couldn't figure out how I was going to use it, and then I thought it didn't look like a cloud. It does have stitching on it, and you can't really see the stitching. So I did cut it out in white, and I thought that was more of a cloud. But the gold is pretty, and I'll save it for another project. So I'm going to cut out a large stitched rope square die using the Starlight Jewelry mixed paper pad. And I love this green, so I thought that was really pretty too. And then I did use a sentiment from the Quokka Flowers stamp and coordinating die. I have some of those stamped and cut out for me. And then I'm gluing my square a little wonky. I will cut off the excess after, and trying to still figure out how I'm going to use my rainbow. And so I did cut my cloud because it is a smaller rainbow, and I wanted to try and use my cloud, both pieces there. I mean, sometimes in real life you get some weird clouds, so that's what I was going for. Plus my main focus is this mason jar and all those fun embellishments. And again, I will cut off anything that's hanging off the edges. So here are my sentiments, and then I did decide to stamp them in black because I didn't have any. I just had pink, and so I wanted them in black. And so now I have a bunch cut out for me, which is amazing. I love that stamp and die set. And I really love this sentiment sprinkled with love. I like that, just a note. There's also one that says "You make me smile," and so I wasn't sure what I was going to use. Anything would have worked. And this says "Hello, my friend," and then sprinkled with love. So I think that is fun for St. Patrick's Day. I'm just adding a few extra embellishments. This is added, my panel was added to an A2 card base. And that finishes my card. Isn't it fun? I love it. And I'm going to show a close-up in just a second. And here we go. Thank you for joining me today, and have a wonderful day.